One more time. Say it silent on set.
Silent on set.
Okay.
Audio person.
Audio person.
Say it.
And rolling. Why do I have to say hi? Damn it. Okay.
You don't have to say hi.
Okay. My name is Daniella Lupi Balan. I'm 21 and I study at Curtin University, taking mass comm, majoring in PR. And I was born, but not raised, not really, in Miri. I lived here till I was about 4 years old, then I moved to Kuching, but I'm still a local Sarawakian. I guess you have seen me in another video where we went to Lamber, and that was for one of our projects in mass comm, where we had to record soundscape, but in the end ended up goofing off in the river. But anyways, yeah, as a local Sarawakian, I would say that nature is very important to all of us. It is in basically every single culture we have, and if you go to any city, major city or small, it doesn't really matter, in Sarawak, there is no such thing as a road without a tree next to it. We will always have nature somehow inside our cities. And you can also see that in the culture, not just in the natives or anything like that, but if you compare the Malay, Chinese, Indian that we have in Sarawak, it's a lot different than how it is in West Malaysia, because somehow when they live in Sarawak, they're just closer to nature. That's how it is. It's in basically everything we do. It's in our old religion. It's in our new religion. We're so close to the land in comparison to other places. And one thing is for sure, if you are a Sarawakian, you have definitely you have to have been to a river upstream at least once, a clear river, not like the Rajang. If you look at the Rajang, it looks like tea, and I don't mean teo, I mean tea, like full of milk and some other stuff. That is actually not how our river looks like, just so you know. If you go further upriver, you can actually see how clear it is, just like at Lambir. But upriver, where all the natives still live, yeah, you can actually see what Sarawak used to look like before, how our river used to look like before it got polluted and everything. So there are still places that are untouched by pollution. I suppose if you were to visit Sarawak, you'd have to visit those places like Bakun or Baram. They're further upstream and there are still old long houses there with natives, so you can stay. We're always friendly, so you can come whenever. And I'd say that it's actually one of my dreams, to actually follow the Rajang all the way up to where it starts, which is, I believe, somewhere in Indonesia. But if you take a boat, you can actually go up all the way until it runs completely dry and starts from the earth. You cannot continue anymore. So I'd say that's definitely one of my dreams. If anything, I'd say that's one of a Kayan's dream, at least every Kayan I've met thus far from my village. But anyways. And I'm not actually a full Kayan. My mother is Canadian, but you know, sometimes people say, like, how can you live in Malaysia being raised by a Kayan and being raised by a Canadian, as if it's two different things. It's shockingly similar. I'd say that Canadians are like the Asians of America or something, because they're just so nice. And they have all that being nice to everyone, respecting their elders thing going on. And it's like, all the rumors of the nice Canadians are actually kind of true. Yes, my mother is very, very polite. And, but at the same time, I suppose being raised by a Canadian and a Kayan at the same time sort of means you don't really belong anywhere, because you don't quite fit in with the Kayans, but when you're with the Canadians, you don't quite fit in with the Canadians. So you become your own thing. But at the same time, I suppose it's the best of both worlds or something, because I've managed, but yeah. Besides going up the river, I suppose my interests would be definitely movies. It's why I joined mass comm in the first place. I joined PR because, well, I've always been good at writing. I took a diploma in creative writing. But at the same time, I like to look for facts. So I wanted to find the balance between journalism and creative writing, and so I thought PR, it's perfect. So I got an interest in that. I got an interest in telling my story, which is awkward in front of a camera. My phone vibrated. Shut up, phone. Okay. You can cut that out. And music. Yes. I have been raised with music. I think, yeah, I've been raised on big band music, on rock, and strangely on country music, because that's the closest thing my father could find to Malaysian music. So he, sort of clung to that while he was in Canada when he was homesick. So, yeah, my interests are movies, books, old books. Any kind of book that is old, I will pick it up and read it, except maybe a dictionary. But, yeah, I actually do judge books by their cover then, I suppose. But all the old books, Charles Dickens, whatnot. Mention personal interest, done. That should be it, man. That's all the... I don't know how you want me to wrap it up. What kind of interview is this? Like, and remember to subscribe.
That works. I like that.
Seriously?
No.
Subscribe to Ramsha's videos. Okay, done.
And that's a cut.
And that's a cut.
It's the people's video.
The people's video. What is the people's video? That's what it's called, the channel? Is your channel called The People?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Well, okay. Finish the end again. So, I am Daniella Lupi Balan, a Mirian, a Kuchingite, and a Sarawakian, and this is The People. And I'm so hungry.
That was good. Thank you. In fact,
What, it's actually recording now?
I tell them, yeah, since the open door, before the door open.
You're kidding me. I was waiting for you this whole time and you were actually recording? Okay. This is so weird.
When I did talent on set, actually it started.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you gave up after that and stopped it for a while. How much memory does this thing have? Like
It should be half an hour.
Habaya.
What is this?
Yalla.
Yeah, I was better sitting there, at least you didn't go away laughing out.
Okay. Let's get started, people. Be serious. This must be the lack of sleep catching up with me. Okay.
I want all of this. This is funny.
Damn you.
You know the editor?
Cheese munching, cola sipping. All of these are not insults. Okay. I don't know. The thing is, you need a period of me being serious before I actually get started. How do I do this? I wanted to write in the blog. Damn you.
It's too late to.
It's too late now.
No, it isn't.
You can do that too.
2? Okay, fine. Okay. Your face.
Moron. Go upstairs and study. Go. Get lost.
I don't bring the helmets with.
Yeah, so that's okay.